to the road to glory. What we're looking at right here is the Heisman Trophy race, and we are finally on the list, guys. Second place as we speak, right behind Clemson, number 2 in the nation. We're having a year. There's no doubt about that. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to keep on going, man. The final episode is upon us. We're looking to stay perfect. We're looking to win a Big Ten championship. We're looking to win a national championship. This is why we came to Penn State, is the opportunity to play big time football. So we're going to jump right into it. Our next game. We're going to keep on keeping on. I love the entrance. Penn State. They do a great job with the audio here. College football. 8-0. First game. Oh, you can see that. Number 3 in the nation. Taking on Indiana. We're at home. We know better than to look past any team. Start out right here very early. Our very first drive. You can see getting smashed right in the mouth. Not able to move the ball down the field on our first drive. That's all good. Indiana does their thing. I think we returned to kick because it's 7-3 at this point. But we very quickly get settled in towards the end of the first quarter here. Able to find that out with our freshman receiver. He's got the speed. It's going to set us up here in the red zone to just kick this RPO and bring it down to the 2-yard line. We just kind of want to catch the defense off guard, so we're going to run a hurry up. It's been successful for us on plays like that, where we can just kind of shake him up a little bit. You can see the crossing route right there, able to get Luke Reynolds, our big, fast senior tight end. He runs all the way across the field at the back of the end zone. And, of course, we find him. Get that touchdown. 14-3. Last play of the first quarter here. Throwing the deep ball. Just wanted to highlight our receivers who are going up and making big plays. This was 41 yards. But the crazy thing about that is he had to go up and get it. We didn't hit him in stride. So, yeah, really looking good because of our receivers. Here, though, same drive. We're able to hit somebody in stride. Chabera's under 90 speed-wise. So throwing him on those deep balls, he's really got to have separation. So we're really happy with this one. About 8 minutes here in the second quarter. You can start to see defensive backs are getting tired, and we're just slinging. We're a gunslinger at this point. Hit our fast receiver on the outside. Hit him in stride. Josiah Brown. Making sure we take our time setting up so that way we're not accidentally throwing off the back foot or on the rollout or anything like that. Set our feet, make a throw. You get to see it, man. Another big play. This one with 6 minutes left in the half. Ahmad Hickok. And after that initial where our receiver had to go up and get it, we're starting to hit people in stride. 35-3 right here. And with 4 minutes, so this is 2 minutes after we just threw a big bomb. Again, we hit Chabera. Ice in the veins. Putting it up 42-3. This is before half, mind you, and you know how we do. We usually get a couple more opportunities. 4 minutes left when we hit this one. We're going to fast forward. 2 minutes left here in the half. 2-minute warning has expired. We're just going to hit the crossing routes, hopefully to set us up. You can see we're just shy of 400 yards with 5 touchdowns at this point. We throw the ball up, and big Luke Reynolds climbs the ladder to get that. Sets us up for an easy out here. I love how they secure the catches. Chabera again, 3rd touchdown on the day. But you can see, watch this, just to secure it. Boom. Doesn't try to do anything special or run through it. He just says both feet down. In fact, I got a knee down. But that's not it. 48-3, 30 seconds left in the half. We're throwing deep. You know how we do. Make the catch. Very next play. Getting that rollout. And usually our tight end can create some separation right there. But we overthrow it. It's okay, though. 20 seconds taking a stack. We're going to call a timeout. Third and super long. Just hitting that outplay right there. But you can see it's 4th and 1, 17 seconds. The theory is you kick a field goal here and go 51-3. For whatever reason, we don't, though. That's going to be the end of our time on the field here at home against Indiana. 62-13 is going to be the final score. We're going to end with a gang of touchdowns, a ton of yards, 503, almost 70% completion percentage, 6 touchdowns, 3 going to our guy right there, Chabera. Parker Gentry injured for the majority of the season. We're going to have to go deep into the playoffs if we're going to see him again. So post game, there's a bug going around. Take the proper precautions. Coach says be smart about this. So you can see our starting running back and wide receiver both have -10 stamina. So I'm going to keep that in mind as we head into the next game here. But before we start, you can see we got a little mattress company. I love the response. Throw away that mattress from freshman year. If you've ever lived in a dorm room, you know those things are not great. Next game, undefeated 9-0. We're taking on Ohio State. This one should be a doozy. Ohio State's they're typically tough. You know what I'm saying? We got snow, our first snow game. We're running some of those classic unis. What is it? Generations of Greatness uniforms. This is a Big Ten classic football game, so I thought it'd be awesome to run some throwback unis here. And we're at home. Always glad to be at home. Always glad to have the home field advantage and not have to worry about all the audibles not going our way. But you can see right here, first drive, 3rd down, we're getting them conversions. And we're just throwing these crosses, man, just working the field. 25 yards at this point. 4 minutes here left. We fire our first deep ball. Not able to get it. That was 3rd down. So we weren't able to score the touchdown, but we're able to kick that field goal. Throwing deep. Wide receiver dropped it. We kind of underthrew the ball too, though, to be fair. Going outside, hitting our big tight end, but not enough for the first down. 2 minutes here. We were hoping to, you could see the score, 40 seconds, 14-6 at this point. We're just trying to keep it close. Throwing it super deep. And you're damn right. Big 8 climbing the ladder. Vickerson. We just throw it up, to be honest with you. No separation right there. Just hoping our receiver's going to be able to battle it out, and he does. So we bring it closer. 1-point ball game. Somewhere, somehow, we come up with 6. We weren't on the field for that. This is the 2-point conversion of that, I want to say, pick 6 or punt return. We get a guy open, but we end up skying the football instead of firing it, and we're not able to pull that 2-point conversion off. 17-19 here in the 4th quarter. Really close game. We're able to get into the red zone, throw it up to Chabera. And then from there, we got the RPO. We're going to let Anthony Hawker, our big running back, just carry this one. Get us 6 points. Give us a comfortable lead. Not quite a 2-score game at 25, but we kick it through. Later on here, you can see they were able to get their 2-point conversion. 27-26. A minute 23 left in the game. We're throwing deep. and our receivers are still working hard for us. We're just chucking these balls up, and they're coming down with them. They're going up and battling these guys, out jumping defense. Minute 16 here. Looking to buy some time. Everybody's playing deep. I really wanted to throw it deep. We check it down. 263 with a touchdown at this point, with there's 35 seconds left in the game. I don't want to force anything. So you can see 30 seconds here. 4th and goal. Smart thing to do would be to kick a field goal here and take that lead, 29-27. And that's the way the game's going to end. We sneak out of it. Extremely close game here, a 2-point win, but we stay alive. We keep it going. Traditionally, if you're into that kind of thing, 18 wins for Penn State, and there it is, that defensive interception and a defensive touchdown. That's how we were able to score that, and that really was the difference. Apologies, big man, for not making that 2-point conversion stand. That was on us, but we came away against a big rival in Ohio State. We're going to get that win. Heading back, our kicker. They're going to a concert. You want a carpool? I think it sounds cool, man. So I'm going to agree. I'm going to say, yeah, that sounds awesome. I completely forgot that there's a bug going around. Just 12 hours after the concert, 2 days straight struggling from sickness. 15 stamina on our next game. So as our wide receiver and our halfback get over their sickness, we adopt it. We're going up against Oregon in the next game. 16th in the nation, but this is 3 straight at home. I mean, we're not going to complain, but guys, 3 straight home games. We're loving it. We're feeling the energy. Road to glory, you don't get to pick your schedule. But this is the last home game in the regular season, senior day. We haven't been here. This is our first year here, but we'll do a little participating in senior day, and we want to make sure our teammates who are seniors go out with a bang. You can see it's our first time, ranked number 1 in the nation. We're loving that. 4 minutes here. Little corner route, a little bit of separation on the run. Jalen Vickerson catches his 2nd touchdown, I believe, on the year. With Gentry out, he's had a few more opportunities. About a minute later, throwing the deep ball. Chabera, he doesn't have the blazing speed, but he's going to be able to. He's got great hands. From there, we're going to roll out, and unfortunately, you can see a lot of pressure. We just wanted to get rid of it, hoping for good things. We were close to scoring, and that's just a boneheaded move. We throw the pick. But towards the end of the first quarter, after Oregon wasn't able to capitalize, we're thrown to the back of the end zone for a freshman, our speedy freshman. And we hit him towards the back of the end zone there. He gets both feet down. Look at that beautiful ball. Touchdown, 14-0 at this point. This is the very beginning of the second quarter, and we're going deep. Beautiful pass. Oregon, you can always assume Oregon's got fast defensive backs. That's how they recruit. They love speed. RPO right here with the crossing route. Love it. I was going to show that touchdown animation, but the guy was ghosted. So, yeah, we cut that one short. But it gives us 21-0 at this point. And then we score again, 28-zip on Oregon, on the 16th ranked team in the nation. We're starting to run the dang score up, and there's still 6.5 minutes left in the first half. But we love Chabera, shorter guy, slower guy, amazing hands though. He always makes big plays for us. 28-0 here, just under 6 minutes to go in the half. And I don't know, we're just chucking it deep. I'm in the ladder. I mean, that's what the highlights are all about, you know what I mean? We have some methodical. We run the ball, we throw the quick outs, we throw the slants, but we got to show off the big plays, and we do a lot of big plays. So that's going to put us down in the red zone. 3rd and 12 here, 28-0 at this point in the game, and we throw an amazing. You saw the defender standing there, and I thought we weren't going to be able to throw it over the top of him. We do. It was beautiful. So you can see that good angle. right there. That that linebacker was making sure we didn't roll out and run, and we were able to throw it over the top of him. 35-0. Approaching the 2-minute warning, we're able to throw another deep ball. Hit Chabera in stride. Chabera does the rest of the work. Scores a touchdown. I mean, I don't know what it is about the last 3 minutes of our season, but you can see 44 seconds here, 42-0, and they just failed to cover our guys. Another in-stride pass to Chabera. For the sake of not saying the same thing over, he finishes it. 49-0 at half. Against a number 16th, reminding you, team in the nation. And that's going to be our day. We play another game where we only play a half of football, and we had full game numbers here.
Just complete and utter
56-10 is the final score. Backups were able to get a touchdown in. 460 yards, 7 touchdowns in one half of football. And this is on Heisman, mind you. We'll just enjoy the highlights. Senior day, we did what we wanted to do. A little NIL offer. Obviously, we're taking that. NIL deal is signed. Rutgers is going to be the final game of our regular season. So heading over to Jersey. First ever football game against Princeton played here. College football. Rutgers, Princeton. Just a little history for you. You guys follow some of the dynasty work that we're doing. You know that I have a pretty good knowledge of Ivy League football. Harvard. Do a little dynasty there. Early on in the game, our first drive. Our running back just doing big things. Breaking it open. Moving down the field. That's how we want it. Establish a running game early. Opens up the passing game. So, on our very first play, I was excited to have this. And just knew that, okay, they're going to start creeping in, especially if we can continue to run the ball like that. Rolling to the outside. Everybody crowded the box. Big Luke Reynolds outruns his defense. The rest is history, guys. And this is, I mean, we're throwing just a ton of touchdowns. So this is obviously a recurring theme. I love how he goes up to get it. Beautiful, beautiful play there. And the big celebration. 3 minutes here, 7-0. And just showing that he's not springing it for a score, but he is springing it. And that opens up some of our passing game. Right here, finishes the job. Hawker. I was really happy for that because, I mean, at this point, he's approaching 100 yards if he didn't exceed it. And a lot of those big runs, he wasn't able to put it into the end zone. And we have a lot of success with short passes, so it was cool to see him get a touchdown. Fast forwarding just a bit here. Big play, big pass. Could have been a touchdown. We underthrew him, but that sets us up 8 minutes here. Up by 1 score. Another slant, RPO slant. Chabera ends up closing the deal. Well, I was kind of bummed that we had him so wide open and underthrew that last one. At first, I thought we might throw a pick, but we were able to make that catch and close the deal. 21-14 at this point, approaching the 2-minute warning, and we hit Chabera. This time, we don't mess up. We hit him in stride. Made sure to get them feet set. I had remembered when we threw this ball, hey, we underthrew it, maybe off our back foot, maybe a little banged up, but this is what it looks like. Boom. Hit him in stride. 34 seconds, 28-21. They're actually keeping it close, you know what I'm saying? And we're trying to just do too much. I didn't read the safety over the top, and that was an easy pick. See right there, he just read that, just moved over 5 yards, able to take that pick. 28-21 heading into the second half, and we get smashed in the mouth right after we threw it. Luckily, because that interception's not going to count. We definitely threw that into double coverage. We do capitalize on that, and are able to push the ball down the field. 28-28 at this point. Can't convert the third down. Can't hit that red zone number. 31-28. We take the field goal. 6:30 left in the game. We're only up by a field goal, so we're kind of sweating it because you can see the trouble that we're having at Rutgers, for crying out loud. So we're just going to hit the outs here, but just wanted to show you guys that it wasn't easy to make sure we had the plays that we wanted. We had to do a lot of like relying on the coach, and then you can see crossing routes, and then down here he usually outruns the defense. So just relied on that, relied on the out, make it a 10-point ball game, especially late in the game. That's always, it feels good to stretch that out and not be a one-score game. That's going to be the end of it. 38-28. Hats off to Rutgers, because they definitely gave us a run for our money. You could see it was late in the game before we put it 2 scores and out of reach, but they held on, and a lot of pressure. Defense stepped up to make a couple picks. Luckily, only one of those counted. Our guys, you know who the weapons are. Chabera's the front runner of that, making the big plays. Beat reporter, as your career is coming to a close because the regular season is officially ended, I can thank a lot. And what we decided was the growth, because we were a 3-star, we were 3rd string at Hawaii. We actually redshirted our first season, and then to come this far and go undefeated, and to be a transfer where we could start at a big school, Big Ten school. I mean, that is, we had to choose growth, and that led us here against Michigan for a Big Ten championship, number 14 in the nation. I know that Michigan, they're defending, well, I guess not at this point, it's been 5 years, but they've won a championship in this decade, and that was Harbaugh. So we know this isn't going to be an easy task. Michigan's always a challenge. Even if they're not doing so good, they show up and they play football. So we're going to try and keep it going. Last thing we want to do is lose late in the season and ruin anything we have for the college football playoffs. So we're taking this game seriously, guys. Early in the game, Luke Reynolds just hitting him on an out, and he's just going to outrun some defenders, man. 21 yards on our first drive.
First down, we're going to throw the ball.
In the red zone. Not a smart pass, but our freshman wide receiver climbs the ladder to secure that. And just have a look at this. So you can see right there, 1, 2, and we threw it right to that defender. So a little bit of double coverage. Luckily, he was able to score that touchdown. Right here, we wanted to go deep in the tie ball game at the end of the first quarter. And as we got hit, we threw it right to the defender, who really wasn't covering anybody. He was just kind of reading what I was doing. So kind of a quarterback contain. And boom, hit in the mouth, threw it right to him. Luke Reynolds could have stepped in front of it, but he knew I wasn't throwing to him, and unfortunately, our first pick, 14-7, they were able to capitalize on it. We were about to roll out until we looked downfield. See our receiver that nobody's standing around him? Josiah Brown. He's super fast, and look at that, just a beautiful throw on the run. Hit him in stride. He didn't have to stop. He didn't have to slow down. He gets the touchdown. 14-14, 30 seconds left in the half. We're going to roll out. Just getting that first down. Calling that timeout. 28 seconds here in the red zone. I was about to flip it to Luke, but we decided to keep it tiptoe tightrope. We get in for the score. We don't have many rushing touchdowns, so this one was a lot of fun. I thought he was going to get to the goal line, but you can see him stop right there. So I was like, okay, we've got to take it. We'll sacrifice the passing touchdown. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, up by 1 score. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of stops, and finally we're able to break the game open. Hitting Hickok super fast, 95 plus on the speed. He just found a little seam here. Not a streak. It was kind of like one of those wonky routes where it's like a slant and then he goes up the field. So able to score on that one. 3rd down and 12 with a minute left in the game. We're up by a touchdown and we hope to just run a little bit more clock. They weren't able to score with a minute left when they got the ball back, and we were able to win the Big Ten championship by a touchdown. 267 yards to the air, 69.6 on our completion percentage. A lot of big high percentage pass plays, and of course we get a gang of touchdowns. Every game we're throwing a gang of touchdowns, so really fun. There it is, the Big Ten trophy. We're celebrating, we're hype, we're hopping. We take a little picture of that for the memory book. See the top right, get that little icon going. Michigan falls to Penn State, Big Ten champions. Our senior year, redshirt, our 5th year is going crazy. Player of the year, 62 touchdowns, 4,800 yards at this point. We haven't even started the playoffs. That one got me hype. I was like, okay, player of the year. I like it. Let's take a picture of that. But that isn't it. The Heisman winner. 62 touchdowns, 10 picks. That's big. That's why we came out. This is a little validation. You know what I mean? A little validation of what we were doing. Johnny Unitas Golden Arm winner. Best Quarterback Award winner. Now we're looking at 4 major awards. We've never won an award, by the way. We were on a preseason watch list for Mountain West, and we made 2nd team, but not post game or postseason. 1st team All Big Ten, our first like all conference team, and finally All American. 1st team All American. We've never made even an All American watch list, so coming to a bigger school really put us in the spotlight, and we were able to capitalize, leading us into the college football playoffs. Number 6, North Carolina State. We're gonna go down to Southern California for the Rose Bowl game. Really big test here, this cross conference, but you know how we do. We're Heisman winner, 1st team All American. We got all the accolades, everything we were hoping for early in our career, starting to come to fruition. We can start to taste the national championship. That was our goal, to go to a school that gives us the best shot. Really happy at this point. Love the entrance here. Neutral ground, so not having to deal with the crazy crowd noise. I really love the NC State unis. A lot of fun. A lot of different combos too. There it is, the Wolfpack. That's right. So what you're looking at here is 17-0, and it's the 2 minutes left in the half. We are getting our asses whooped. There was really nothing happening, runs and getting stuffed and passes that were incomplete, and we were rattled. We finally score, and Parker Gentry makes his return. Our top wide receiver for most of the season until he got hurt. He's finally able, this is his welcome back game. He's finally able to spring one for us. 20 seconds left in the half here, and yeah, making some magic happen. 17-0 to 14-17 right before half. 2 minutes to go in the half. We scored twice. We're gonna bring this game a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this might be our first loss in the 1st round of the college football playoffs, which is what happened to us sophomore and junior year at Hawaii. Really crazy route by our tight end here. Wide open. We mixed everybody up in the middle with hot routes, and Luke Reynolds able to step to the outside. We hit him on the run. Wide open. He does the rest. 21-17, third quarter, 5 minutes to go. This is a jet sweep pass, so we shoveled it forward to Chabera, and he barrels his way in like a damn running back. He doesn't just catch and run, man. He basically played running back right there. It counts as a passing, but he ran that one in for the most part. Throwing deep into the back of the end zone. This one's a lot of fun. So Brown just catches it with inches left of real estate. Gets his toes down. I think it has a really neat, replay angle. The last little bit of grass, he catches it. Boom, falls forward. Touchdown. 35-24, fourth quarter, 6 minutes, give or take. And I try to just make something happen, guys. We fumble it, and that's not good because that's really good field position. They're in our territory, our side of the field. They got the giant dog bone. 27-35, 2 minutes in the game, and we're sending it deep. Unfortunately, though, right through the hands. So 35-35, 4 seconds left in the game. We're not going to try anything dumb. We're just going to pop past it. Gentry's our fastest guy. If anything was going to happen, it's going to be through him. We're going to head into overtime. Don't have a whole lot of success in overtime, but luckily we chose defense first. They only managed a field goal on third down here. I thought we might go into the second overtime, but we were able to get that hook from Gentry. A little rollout right here. You can see on second down, I throw it, but no good. Slips right through Luke Reynolds' hands, which brings up third down. We got a little RPO action on the slant. Gentry's able to create some space, and we're going to be able to win this game in overtime. Guys, I thought this was going to be the end of our year, but we sneak it out 41-38. Hats off to the North Carolina State Wolfpack. But, I mean, that's why we came to Penn State. I'm going to say it again, man. The weapons, 391 yards, 65%, 6 touchdowns. That's a gang of them. That's a gang of them. And this would be, we had a first round bye in the playoffs, so that's going to give us second round. We're going to be moving into the third round here. I think that's the semifinal. This would be the quarterfinal game. Then we're going to move into the semifinal. But big win here. Quarterfinal playoff game winner, just to verify that. And we're going to be taking on SEC foe. Big time SEC foe, Georgia. Georgia is no slouch. This was my second team on the list of schools I was going to go to because they have some amazing weapons and amazing line. It came down to tight end speed between these two schools because both had fast receivers, but great line, great running back. But the tight end was a big difference. 78 speed for Georgia, and we had 87 in Luke Reynolds. And that was the final deciding factor. Other than that, they were extremely even on both sides of the ball. So, to face them for a chance to go to the national championship, I mean, I was sweating because I know how good these guys are. I vetted them very thoroughly and almost committed to Georgia instead of Penn State. It's a matter of a tight end, man. Number 1 versus number 5. We're the last remaining undefeated team in the nation. Early on, third down, throwing it deep. Luckily, we're making big plays. Already 7-0, so this kind of had me worried if we don't convert here. I typically don't throw deep passes on third and short when we're losing, but I did this time. Here's a little jet fake, and that allows Hawker to get a little bit of space, throws that defense up, goes around the outside, scores that touchdown. And he's a big body, so this is the first time I've seen this. where Penn State's got like a chain. But glad we got to show that. 7-7 here. 8 minutes to go. It's 4th and inches. Coach said let's go for it. Hawker's going to do his thing. Running in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. So a lot of big runs in the season, not a whole lot of touchdowns. He's getting plenty in this game. 14-14, 2:45 left here. We get a little separation on the outside. Run right around that corner. Bad angles. Chabera is the man. Gentry Chabera, that's a really good. And then, of course, we got 2 other weapons at wide receiver, plus a really great tight end. We can just spread the ball around. We, without a doubt, can score at any time. 21-21, 30 seconds left. And that was a big mistake running up and running press, because we do have Gentry back. Gentry is one of the fastest guys, but he's also a senior, so his awareness is up, his catching traffic's up. Yeah, he's a force to be reckoned with. Unfortunately, we didn't have him for 8 weeks of the season, but he's back. Gives us the lead before half. And our first drive, 3rd quarter here, we just go look for him. A diving catch with a streaking safety. Very dangerous. He makes it happen. So, big thing there. 3rd down, 13. Try to hit a crossing route. Not able to get it, but we're able to extend the lead by 10. Here again in the 4th quarter on 3rd down, trying to make a run. Not able to capitalize on it, but the field goal there. Here we're just running out the clock. 37-29. Just trying to make this dream a reality. Not trying to force it. Because usually the damn the CPU can convert their 2-point conversion, so I didn't want to mess anything up. We kicked the field goal though. Give them the ball back. They're not able to do anything with it. 375 yards, our highest of the season, I believe, at 75% completion. And we have a little trio of touchdowns there. Not the easiest game we've ever played, but not as sweaty as I thought it was going to be either. We're able to hold out for the win here. Really awesome. Semi-final playoff game winner. Fiesta Bowl champions. And that just leaves one team to go. Tennessee in the national championship. One more game. One final hoorah. Here we go, guys. One last ride. National championship on the line. Oh, you can see the Nike signs on the jersey. A little bit different than they were all year. That's cool. I'm gonna run the throwback. Yeah, look at that. Both jerseys have like that silver logo, Nike logo. Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Let's crown a champion. Let's go. Okay, looks like defense showed up. Got a little reverse coming here. How aggressive will it be? I don't really like this. Fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Okay, we got 2 out of it. But it's brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Hit Gentry early. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And the wideout goes in motion. Running play called on 3rd. Oh, come on. Run north and south. Yeah, they got a field goal. I don't really like these dash floods. We'll change this. Triangle is going to be our release. Okay.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more
Not good. Not good to start.
to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he lofts
Come on,
it
Gentry.
toward the sideline.
Let's go. Outran him.
Field for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Penn State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Glad we got him back.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up.
Ooh, we might be able to, you could see a lot of safety help. We might be able to, damn it,
Allow him to make that defense
spring free a tight end.
maybe
We'll never know.
throw the ball downfield.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just stay methodical.
Realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And a decent
Nice. Kind of half-ass block attempt.
second down and
Okay, we've got some hope here.
Run here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this
Come on.
defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
change of pace now, looking to throw the football.
Oh,
Get in.
damn. Okay.
Just short of the goal line.
We might be able to have this slant right here with Chabera.
Down and goal.
Nope.
They'll try to run this one in.
But got the rushing touchdown. Good read.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see back.
Our defense is
Offense retakes the field. Remember last time this
is
was a touchdown.
doing really well. Okay, two fast guys on the outside. We just got to watch the safety, read the safety here.
First play of the drive,
No safety.
not throwing.
Ah,
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
okay.
Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
We need a check down.
And the offensive line. They were breathing down this
That's not good.
before he could even recognize that they were there. And they were able
Just
to
kind of swatted that ball while we were dropping back. Yeah, what the heck happened there?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Okay, where's our check down? I'm going to keep him into pass block, actually. And then let's go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Just clear everybody out. Have somebody to go underneath.
be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they make the stop.
I haven't seen our starting running back in a minute. Did he get hurt?
Just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive
Looks like he might have.
all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Nittany Lions.
Damn, they're making this too easy, aren't they?
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, a touchdown.
Come up in that press coverage, man. We got a couple receivers that can just run right by you.
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Okay, minute 30. We're usually pretty good in these situations.
Your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Oh, wow. Didn't even look at the ball, just turned around and threw his hand up. Okay.
Offense showing a bunch.
That's how you want to play, man.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nearly intercepted that time. Well, a serious challenge.
That was almost terrible.
In 3rd and long, inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down.
Nice.
Finds a target on the right.
No need to force it.
You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The short completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Low delivered there by the linebacker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly.
Oh, dropped it off his hands.
Do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, and jeez, man.
Brings up 4th down.
Rattled. Going into half. Okay, they didn't score though.
Big guys up front. Line
So
up. It's 1st down.
could have been worse. Nope. Want to get everybody crossed here.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
We might have this.
The back's got it. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out.
Man, we're leading guys a lot, aren't we?
Diving catch.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Ooh, he got the corner but stepped out.
2nd down after that previous play.
Can we get a little corner action here like that?
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Oh, wow.
Very deep there. Good
Okay.
effort. Now it's 3rd down.
We learned from that.
See the sail on it.
We're going to learn from that.
To give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out,
I didn't know where to go with it.
give them that opportunity.
They go back
Trying to buy some time.
down completion.
Had a guy open, but his crossbody throw, and the last thing I want to do is throw a pick. Got the ball back
And the Penn State offense is
in great territory.
They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I don't know. Let's read.
Options here for this quarterback.
Usually.
The defense give him credit.
Usually.
Sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe
Bam.
a nice throw.
He's hit.
Would have got it.
Throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good
It's okay. We'll take the field goal. 2-score game. Oh, we win for it. Okay.
Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. And the tailback's got it again. The ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here.
Think we got him here.
Surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Quarterback
I'm gonna
checks
look
it
for
as he
Reynolds.
makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught.
Nice.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This is just quarterback wizardry.
He's pretty fast. He's pretty dang fast. So when they bunch it up like that, he can usually outrun the guys. Whoever's covering him. We just kind of floated it up, let him run under it. Yeah, number 40. Safety, linebacker hybrid.
By trading the blitz.
This line getting set up. It's
Okay, last play of the 3rd quarter, it looks like.
the offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Yeah, we'll let the clock run out here. Heading to the 4th quarter, leading by 2 touchdowns. I mean, I don't want to think too far ahead. We've come back. We've overcome some pretty big deficits.
We've reached the end
You never know. There's plenty of time.
championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide.
All right, second.
National championship. Quarterback wants to
No.
throw it on 2nd down.
Okay.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of
I knew I
penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
unfortunately
Long way to go.
telegraphed that pass.
Needing this crucial conversion.
Luckily, they didn't pick it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Damn, guys.
Defender got a hand in there to break up the
Kind of just focusing on routes that are usually there.
Defense.
Okay, they're going to put it in. That's what I'm saying.
fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Usually we can run by guys here, but they're not a whole lot of people in the box.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense.
Ooh, our running back's injured now. At least he's standing up.
Field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous
Damn.
play.
Can we short cross it?
Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. But he'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Oh, come on.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun.
God, missed it.
Ball's incomplete.
We had him.
Back there.
Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us.
Down and makes you
Okay, got the ball back on the 7-yard line too.
Extend the lead, but more importantly,
That was a pick or a fumble recovery.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, this is where the
RPO, interesting play call.
their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little
Oh, he didn't fall in? Crazy. All right, let's see what we got here. Don't really like the Bucks sweep. Ooh. Inside zone split. You can see they spread out. They're closing it. I'm going to still run it, though. There it is. That's why we came to Penn State, man. Like, really good football team. A lot of guys returning. A good line was important. Good receivers, good weapons. And we've been able to handle most things. Damn. I really want to throw it, but let's stay disciplined here. Okay. This is too easy here. Oh, he dropped it though. Damn it. We just kind of gave him a timeout. Create a cross here. Wide open on the crossing route. Oh, he might get in. Nice. Very nice.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him.
I think that's going to seal it, guys. 2 minutes, 3 scores. Yeah, minute 12.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Great run.
But the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Ooh.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock.
Here we go. Victory formation.
Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the offense just takes a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well.
This is the first time I've seen a post-game animation where no one's wearing helmets. That's actually really cool.
I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost
Oh.
thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how
They said they need to work on that, on the animations there, but how awesome is that?
Season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions.
A great final game. Yeah, I would have liked the completion to be a little higher, but oh, animations. It's all good. We'll act like it wasn't that bad. Very cool, guys. We were able to cap it off the 5th year with a national championship in all of those awards. Let's see what the end of Road to Glory has for us. National champions. This is why we came to Penn State, guys. The best opportunity to win a national championship, and we were able to make it happen. Let's oh, what did it say? Did you see that? Top stories. Ivory Pass is immortalized in the history books after breaking a conference record in Penn State's 45-24 win. Let's go over some season stats, just because you guys have been along for the ride. So we ended with 5,834 yards, 74 touchdowns on only 10 picks. Rushing wise, obviously that's our guy. 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. For ourselves, we were able to get a few rushing touchdowns. We got 2 rushing touchdowns there. On the receiving end of things, even though he was out a big chunk of the season, 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns, 17 for Chabera, 11 for Brown. Hickok, Ahmad Hickok, the freshman, 11, 12 for our senior tight end. Whipple got 1, Hawker got 1, and Vickerson got 2, it looks like, on his 7 catches. So very cool. I'm not sure if we broke the season record, national season record. Pass yards. Ooh, we're less than 100 yards short of that. But passing touchdowns in a season, we own that. Touchdown catches, our guy did not get that. Career wise, no, we didn't have any NCAA records on the career. But passing touchdowns in a season, man, look at that. How cool is that? League record pass touchdowns, 74. That's what we were just looking at. Love it. All right, guys, I'm gonna see what happens now. Graduated. That's it. No goodbye text from Karen Jones. No peace out from Luke Reynolds. Coach isn't going to text us anymore. This is it. We've got a choice to make. Do we go to the NFL? Do you guys think we played well enough to load up a Madden series and continue on? I don't know. After our first 4 years with the Redshirt, I really didn't know. You know, we're pretty mid. But we came here, Penn State, after we graduated from Hawaii, to test ourselves. We went undefeated. We won a national championship, won the Heisman, Johnny Unitas, Player of the Year. All these awards, first team All-American, first team Big Ten. I think we had a great year. But I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Should we try to get drafted? Let's make a decision. Thank you guys so much for being here, for joining me on the journey. 19 episodes, and we're able to close out an entire 5 years of Road to Glory magic. If you guys are liking this series, show some love, leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing, because we got more in store. Plenty of games here on the Ivory Pass channel, and I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, guys, for the final time, Road to Glory, thanks for being here. We'll chat soon.